Good day, everybody. How are you doing? I am back at it again. I am Eric Anderson. I am here with the Metronome Beats app. And again, like the previous video, we are taking a look at the drum set page. So as you can see, the grid, the way that it's set up, is pretty much set up in the same place that we stopped the last video, which was giving us a good listen, so to speak, to the various sounds that are available to us right now. So today what I want to do is I want to show you how to set up drum beats with this feature of the app. And for me personally, this is where the app really has a ton of utility. Have you ever been at a rehearsal and listened to a guitar player try to describe the beat that he or she wants the drummer to play? I'm going to tell you, my friends, sometimes listening to guitar players try to speak the language of drums is actually pretty comical. Like if I was smart enough to actually shoot some candid video of guitar players and bass players and keyboard players trying to explain to a drummer the sounds and the rhythms that they want to hear from a drum set, they would probably go viral on TikTok and Instagram just because of how comical they are. So to spare everybody a ton of embarrassment and actually to speed the process up of helping the drummer understand what the other musicians want to hear from the drum set, this app can do that, and this is how it works. So we're going to set up a basic drum beat. So the first thing that we're going to do is we're going to clear all these things out, because that needs to be done first, because we certainly don't need 14 different sounds going all the time. Now, we'll just stay focused on rock drumming as an example. And what we're going to do is we're going to use 3 instruments to set this up. We're going to use the closed hi-hat, we're going to use the snare drum, and we're going to use the bass drum. So keep in mind that because we're playing and 4 beats in a measure, and every click is getting 4 beats. All of these boxes here, they represent a 16th note. So if I were to count it, it'd be 1 E and 2 E and all the way through beat 4. So this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to leave this set up like this so that we can add more to it as we keep going forward. So first, I'm going to set my bass drum, and unfortunately I can't see this too well. Let me get that. Your bass drum, I'm going to set on beat 1, and I'm going to set the bass drum on beat 3, like that. Then I'm going to set the snare drum on beat 2 and beat 4, just right on the beat, right under those numbers. Now what I'm going to do with the closed hi-hat is that I'm going to put them on beat 1, and this would be the and of the beat, beat 2, and the and of the beat, beat 3, and the and of the beat, which is the 3rd box after the number, and then finally beat 4 and the and of the beat. So now what I'm going to play, you can see that I have this metronome set at 90 beats a minute. The closed hi-hat is going to play 8th notes. The bass drum is going to play on beat 1 and on beat 3. The snare drum is going to play on beat 2 and beat 4, kind of like what they call the backbeat. And this is what it would sound like. I'm going to throw some extra volume on there. Now off of this alone, if you were to set it up like this and walk into rehearsal and you were to play this for your drummer, and your drummer's pretty okay at drumming, they should be able to hear this rhythm, pick it up and say, oh yeah, I know exactly what to play. And now, all of a sudden, all this comical time spent trying to communicate an idea becomes very, very easy, because you were able to walk in with a drum beat that you could just put in front of the drummer and tell your drummer, I want to hear this, give me this. And then once you got that from the drummer, you can start putting down your ideas right over the top of it. So I find this feature of the app, the whole drum set thing, as a really cool feature that it has to offer. And what I'm going to do is over the next few videos, I'm just going to kind of play around with this particular feature more and just kind of give some ideas of what we can do with it so that we can either share the ideas with the drummer at rehearsal, or we can set this metronome up for very interesting ways that will enable us to work on our ideas at home and get that groove, that at least get an idea of that groove that we're after as far as the drum set is concerned. So that, my friends, that is the end of this video. Again, as always, because it's YouTube, I would love to have a few likes along the way. I would certainly love to see your comments along the way. And if you're getting value of this and you think from this and somebody else could benefit from it, please share this to, send it to them, and definitely subscribe to the channel so that you know when new things pop. So with that being said, again, I'm out of here. My name is Eric Anderson. This is the Metronome Beats app, and that's my rumor and I'm sticking to it. Y'all have fun in the world of music, all right? Bye-bye.